We're up on the upper deck here. We've got glass panels. Glass panel handrails. Wouldn't lean on them too hard. Once again, cedar siding. Brand new deck over here and framing below. Roof, I'll have to ask on age. It is newer. I would say in the last couple years probably. Put some gutter guards on here. Looks like we might have some up there. This is cedar siding. Use a little pressure wash. It's a little algae. We do have the older original windows to this house. I think the gutters have probably backed up in the past, which wouldn't surprise me in Sudden Valley here. I just kind of made some discoloration at the lower edge here, where the exposed plywood meets the water, if you will, if it's overflowing. So that's important out here, is to keep your gutters clean. But let's see. We'll walk around this thing and see if anything stands out. But cedar siding holds up pretty well. They've got their flashing down here. Tucked up behind the siding. Kind of keep the water away from that ledger board. Got some plastic vapor barrier tucked up against here. I'm not sure why. If they were trying to keep water away from that lower level, is my guess. The cedar siding all looks to be in pretty good shape. Kind of interesting the way the roofs come off here. They don't create the outer corner. It's our kitchen here. Hopefully this is making sense. Walkway around the outside. Privacy bushes over here. They're leaning a little. Not sure where these downspouts go. They kind of go down to. There are some drains here, but they're kind of plugged up, so those aren't really adequate to get the water down. Pretty small, so I think this is southerly facing, so this would be the most weathered side of the house right here. It looks to me like the most exposed. There's no eave up above, where the rest of this house has like about a 2-foot eave. That helps weatherization on this. It protects a lot, believe it or not. That 2-foot eave gives a lot of protection to that wall. You can see, you might be able to see that a little bit. our slab here is obviously it's cracked. That's pretty common. It's a pretty good crack in here. And then all this deck framing looks pretty good under here. This is the covered deck. I don't know if it's original to the house. They put some reinforcement in here to tie those posts in. And then down here we've got kind of little patchwork they put in here, and then we've got the new deck over there. Good 6x6s. Got them in here with galvanized hangers and everything. Looks like they tied it into, you can see the old deck. Those were tied into the house, so they kind of come rebuild this back out, and they put the lag bolts into those deck boards. Those old joists. And they screwed them in there pretty good. They got 3 in every one. So here we've got a tie back. They put them in there to tie this back to the house. So looks like they did a pretty good job with it. Those bolts are a little small. So I'm not going to jump up there in the dirt. We've got a couple new footings here. For the age of the house, it's in pretty good shape, I would say.